everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to give you like a 2-for-1 video actually. It's going to be two different things we're going to cover. We're going to cover how I practice before making a World Series run, and what I do to get to World Series, and then also how to judge pitches better coming out of the pitcher's hand so you can see them better and determine what type of pitch is being thrown. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. Don't forget to make sure that you leave a comment on this video and you are subscribed to the channel. Because doing so will get you another entry. It'll be your 10th possible entry into the Joey Gallo autograph card giveaway that I'm doing right now on the channel. And the giveaway runs through the end of this month's ranked season, which, as you can see in the bottom left part of the screen, is on September 16th at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central here my time. So, but let's go ahead and get right to the point of this video. As you guys can see, I am in Championship Series right now. I'm at 8-10. I'm on a nice little run here actually to start the day. I think I've won 6 total in a row right now. Yep, after having a bit of a slump before that, but now I'm up to 5 here in a row to start the day and 6 total going back to last night. So what I do when I get to this point where I'm prepared to make like a run towards World Series, and how I practice this. I will go in and play games against the computer, and this is something that I want you guys to do because I think it'll honestly help you in making your run. Now, I know not everybody wants to sit there and do grind after grind against the computer. It gets boring, believe me. Oh my gosh, it almost puts me to sleep sometimes, so I completely understand that. But what I recommend is go into Conquest and do 3-inning games, all right? And what you'll do is you'll go into Conquest, and we'll just go to the main map here real quick. I think I've completed it like 16 or 17 times this year already, so I'm just going to show you a little brief thing here. I'm not going to actually go into any gameplay to show you because I can tell you exactly how to do it. But what I do is I'll go play a game on Rookie. Okay, and what playing a game on Rookie does is it helps me to focus and practice more on being able to hit off-speed pitches when I get up into that Hall of Fame difficulty playing in a Championship Series and going for a World Series run. So playing on Rookie, obviously the pitch speeds are much slower, and what it does is even the fastballs are about the speed of most changeups that you'll see when you're playing on Hall of Fame. So I like to play on Rookie to get a feel for the pitches and kind of get a feel for those off-speed pitches. And then what I'll do right after that is I'll play 1 game on Rookie, and then I'll go play 1 game on Hall of Fame difficulty. And what that'll do is it kind of messes with my timing a little bit, throws me back and forth. But I honestly feel that it helps me when I go to play online as far as getting my timing down against fastballs and being able to find out the best pitch timing that works for me best. So, but like I said, play on Rookie to practice off-speed pitches, and then go and play on Hall of Fame. Once you get to about 750 as far as your ranked season points for the month, once you get to about 750, you can kind of turn it and do that. Once you get to Division Series, everything goes up to Hall of Fame, and it stays on that until you get through Division Series and Championship Series. And once you get to World Series, the pitch speeds go up to Legends, so they're considerably higher. But, there's a little bit less to worry about because you've already made World Series at that point. So, but you can do this with whatever difficulty you're on. Go practice that difficulty, get the timing down for those pitches, and then go online and play. But I at least like to play 1 or 2 games this way before I go online each day. I didn't actually do it today. I don't know why I didn't do it today. I got lucky. It hasn't affected me because I've won 5 in a row here to start the day. But this is something that I do on a regular basis. It helps me in getting me to World Series each month. And timing is so important in this game that it really will benefit you. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is how to judge pitches better. Okay, so every pitcher is going to be a little bit different, obviously. You've got like Bob Gibson that throws fastballs up at 98 and then all the way down with his curveball down to 80 miles an hour. Kershaw is a big one here. Whoop, let me back up. I went to the wrong screen. Kershaw is a big one here because he can get up to 97 miles an hour on the fastball, and then that curve will come in at 71. 69-ish. It can go down to about to 73 usually in there. There's about a 2 plus or minus mile per hour window on each pitch. So the difference in pitch speeds are going to be really hard to hit sometimes. Nolan Ryan's one we see a lot, up to 101, 102 sometimes, and then that circle change comes in and just has you looking goofy swinging at the pitches. Bumgarner's a good one too that has a big pitch speed differential, 94 down to 75. And then Wainwright, very much like the Earl Hershiser card. And yes, I have started using the Adam Wainwright card because he's killing me when I get matched up against him. So I figured, well, why not fight fire with fire and try to use this card? So he is in the starting rotation right now. But what I do as far as helping me be able to see those pitches is when there's an off-speed pitch thrown, all right, and it goes for almost every single pitcher in the game. When there's an off-speed pitch thrown, there will be a slight arc out of the ball when it comes off of the pitcher's hand. I'm saying like an arc, a little hump, a little bump, a little bloop. You can call it whatever you want. But it's a slight arc that comes off of the pitcher's hand when the ball is released. If you see the ball raise up like that, 99% of the time, and maybe 95% of the time, it's going to be an off-speed pitch. It's going to be a curveball, a changeup, possibly a slider. Those pitches kind of like to get a little arc so they can get the downward movement to them. So in the game, if you notice that, they will have just a slight little arc as they release the pitcher's hand. Okay. And then another thing that I like to do, and let me mention a little disclaimer about this. When facing Adam Wainwright, or if you are facing the Oral Hershiser 92 card, his sinker that he throws has a little bit of an arc depending on the height of the strike zone of your batter, okay? And that's based upon the height and the stance of the actual player that's batting. But that one is one of the ones that you have to be a little bit careful on with the arc, and judging that is because it will look like a fastball, but or it will look like it might be an off-speed pitch, but it'll come in a lot hotter and be a fastball. Now, their fastballs don't go as fast as some of the others, 92 to 94, so it's not as bad. But just to make you aware of that, of what I'm telling you, you will see that little arc on some sinker ball pitchers. Not very many, not all. These are the two main ones that I notice it on. But it is something to be aware of. Another way to be able to judge pitches better, with no strikes, when you have no strikes on you in the count, try to focus on one location of the strike zone, okay? Just pick your spot where you know you hit the ball best, and only swing if the pitch is thrown there. If the pitch isn't thrown there, don't swing with no strikes, man. Just, first of all, you're going to be able to work counts this way because they're not going to throw it there every time. They're going to throw a ball a lot of times. And you're also going to stop swinging and hitting bad pitches, which gets you out. So you might as well swing at pitches that you're actually looking for. You can do this with one strike on you also. You got to loosen up maybe that zone that you're looking in a little bit bigger when you've got one strike on you. But with no strikes, if the pitch isn't thrown in that particular spot, do not swing the bat, okay? And I know it's easier said than done. By all means, I want to swing all the time too. But trust me, it will benefit you immensely in playing online, all right? Another way to be able to judge pitches better, take to strike the first time through your lineup. Now, I've told you guys this before in other tips videos about directional hitting and stuff. This kind of goes all around the board. If you find that you are swinging at way too many pitches, you're not making your starters from the opposing the opponent's team go deep into games, and you need to get them to the bullpen because let's say you're facing a starter that you just don't hit really well. This is a good way to be able to do that with no strikes. Don't swing at all. Just make them throw you a strike to every batter the first time through the lineup. It's going to allow you to see more pitches. It's going to allow you to see exactly what you're wanting to hit. It's going to allow you to time pitches better. There's an immense amount of benefits that it's going to do for you. And, by the time you start that second time through the lineup, the guy might start you out on the first few at-bats with a fastball down the middle or something. So you might get a little lucky with that. It'll happen from time to time. And then the last thing I want to tell you guys about is learn your opponent's patterns for different counts. The opponent you're playing is a human just like the rest of us, and humans are creatures of habit, okay? So what we find that we do is, let's say every time you're 0-2 in the count, the guy goes to a high fastball. Well, you start looking for a high fastball. Every time you're down 1-2 in the count, the guy seems to go to a changeup low and away. Well, start looking low and away for a changeup then. I'm not saying it's going to be 100% effective, but pay attention to the patterns that your opponent uses when in certain counts. And this will help you quite a bit in being able to judge pitches better, being able to see pitches better, and get more things that you'd like to be able to hit. in a successful way, in my opinion. So I hope these tips have helped you guys. Let me know in the comments section. If you've got any other tips that are along these same lines that you want to pass on to people, because a lot of people, I'm sure, read the comments from other people here on the channel, and you guys could be helping out somebody else as well. But let me know if these are helpful for you. Give it a try. Like I said, do the practice offline thing. Play on rookie, play on Hall of Fame when you're about to make that run, and it'll help you time pitches down a little bit better. And then do those things I told you about, being able to judge types of pitches better as well. So I do have something I want to tell you guys about for this weekend, not for this video, but for this weekend. I will be streaming on Saturday and Sunday at 12 noon 12 noon Central Standard Time. That's 12 noon Central Standard Time. Same time I stream every weekend, okay? I will be streaming those 2 days. On both of those days, after the video posts, about an hour after the stream ends, so about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, go back to the channel. Put a comment on the video. Not only will you receive one entry into the Joey Gallo autograph giveaway, but everybody that comments this weekend on these 2 stream videos will receive 2 entries per video. So you have a chance to earn on Saturday and Sunday 4 more entries into the Joey Gallo autograph giveaway. So just something I want to do for you guys for helping me get to 500 subscribers. And we're going to do that this weekend. So I'll mention it again as well, but then I'll mention it on the stream as well. So hopefully you guys have some fun with this, and we can get quite a bit of comments in there, and you guys can earn multiple entries this weekend. So appreciate your time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. As always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully it's making a big run and a big push towards World Series. Thanks. Have a good one, guys.